Hi, I'm Natalie and I'm an Alzheimer's Research UK Fellow here at Cardiff University in the UK Dementia Research Institute. I'm going to be taking you on a tour of the lab today to show you what we get up to. In my lab, what we're really interested in doing is trying to understand some of the earliest changes that happen during Alzheimer's in the brain, and we hope that our research can help with the work that Alzheimer's Research UK is doing to change the ending. So some of the work in the lab that we're doing is looking to understand some of the genetic changes that lead to an increased risk of developing Alzheimer's disease. So I've just got some cells out the incubator to have a look at, and these are cells that we have isolated from a blood sample, and I'm just seeing how they're recovering post-freeze. So here we are, we've got the cells on the microscope, and we're just having a look to see how they look, and you can see they're forming nice clumps, which is exactly what we want to see at this point, because this means they'll be expanding the type of cell that we're interested in having for the reprogramming. So this sample's looking nice, so we're happy. Now that we've checked our cells on the microscope and they're looking good, we need to feed them. So we need to change the media, which is the liquid that we keep them in. And this is just basically something that provides them with all their nutrients. So we just change it regularly to keep them happy and keep them growing. So the next thing we have to do in the lab today is to check some of our other cells. So when we have our induced pluripotent stem cells, the thing that we do in the lab then is to turn them into the neurons and the microglia that we're interested in studying to understand how they alter in the brains of Alzheimer's patients. So I'm going to show you now that we are on the microscope, and I'm going to show you some of the neurons that we have. So now you can see this is a plate with a set of different neurons on it, and we can just take a look down the microscope, and hopefully you can see on this screen we've got lots of nice looking neurons. So you can see maybe here we've got a nice cell body of our neuron, and you can see that they have all of these nice axons, and they're all communicating with each other really nicely. So this is what we'd like to see down the microscope. So now I'm checking another plate of our cells, and again these are using our induced pluripotent stem cells, but instead of turning them into neurons, these ones we've turned into microglia. So hopefully you can see from the microscope image here, these cells look really different, and these cells are the ones in the brain that act as the immune cells, and they go around and they're looking for things that maybe shouldn't be there, and they're trying to help clean up and keep a good nice environment for the other cells of the brain. So I hope you've enjoyed spending the day in the lab with me, and that I've been able to show you some of the type of work that we're doing to understand some of those really early changes that happen in Alzheimer's. And what we really hope is that this work is helping Alzheimer's Research UK to change the ending.